Hi there, everybody. You're traveling with Jack and, of course, my heavenly wife, Pam. And be sure and click that subscribe button. It's in that corner or that corner or somewhere. Just hit subscribe. I'm still convinced that YouTube is suppressing our subscribers. We continue to get hundreds and in some cases thousands of views, yet we're stuck on like 680 subscribers. And they advertise on my channels now. YouTube does, but I don't get a nickel until I have 1,000 subscribers. Go figure. Anyway, though, that's not the point of the video. I promised you an update on my life as a DoorDash driver. Now, again, this is not my full-time job. It's kind of my get out of the house and just do something thing that I do a little bit on the weekends, every now and then, a couple of evenings during the week. Well, we're going to drive real slowly right now. I have to tell you, so far, it's been pretty fun for the most part. But it has had some challenges, and I want to tell you about the challenges tonight. Tonight was probably my most difficult night. It's a Sunday night. It's been raining a little bit in the area, so they bumped the premium pay, DoorDash does, if you'll go out and do some deliveries. So I thought, oh, what the heck? I think I'll do it. I'd like a little bump in the premiums, and it'll help me to give more to charity and such, and help me put a little bit more in that Roth IRA. So, first one of the night was for a Cracker Barrel. Seemed simple enough. It was a pretty good little deal. I think it was started out 13 bucks. I thought, okay, it's worth it. I didn't check the mileage. I ended up driving almost 10 miles out in the country, delivered it. The people were incredibly nice, though, and so they bumped it up, and I think I got 20 bucks for that delivery. So, hey, that's okay. No harm, no foul. Then I come back in town, and Chipotle. I think that's what you call it. My kids make fun of me for how I pronounce it. I say Chipotle Grill. No, it's Chipotle. Anyway, Chipotle Grill. Always been pretty easy to get things there and get them delivered quickly. At the same time, when I got notified that I was going to have a pickup there, and it was like $11, $12, pretty good. I then get notified across the street, this other place called Core Life Eatery. They've got a pickup too. I can combine the two, and it was going to be like 30 bucks. Sounds good to me. Boom, boom, boom. I click the app. I say, okay, I'm your man. Well, guess what? I'm going to pull over now. I shouldn't be driving while talking like this. So anyway, pull up to Chipotle Grill, and the line is out the door. I go back to the area where they have the sacks for the Uber drivers, the DoorDash people, and there's even a local delivery place. And it says it's ready by 6:14 p.m. Good. It's like 6:12. I'm there. I'll wait a couple of minutes, and there's a young lady next to me who's also a DoorDasher. I said, hey, how long you been here? She goes, 30 minutes. I went, 30 minutes? What time was your order supposed to be ready? She said 5:38, something like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not good news. Long story short, it was 6:48 before I got the order. In the meantime, I'm doing what you should do. I am texting the person with the Chipotle order, letting them know what's going on. Then I go in the app, and I'm also messaging the person from Core Life Eatery, telling them what's going on, that I've been held up with another order. I'm going to get to yours as quickly as possible. So I continued messaging back and forth. I did get them delivered, much later delivery times than they probably were expecting. And in the app, it should have been sooner. The good news is, they were generous tippers too. They appreciated me staying in communication. So you want to do that if you're a DoorDasher or whatever delivery. Stay in touch with your customers. By this time, though, I'm a little frustrated because it's like, oh gosh, I don't know if I want to do this tonight. This is too much stress. I don't like running late for everything. It's raining. Well, then one pops up for a place called Mariah Carey's Cookies. And it was a pretty good deal. It was like $15. It said 1.4 mile delivery. I'm like, I'm all over that. Let's do it. Boom, click, let's go. So I put it in the GPS, what they tell you, the DoorDash app tells you where to go. This Mariah Carey's Cookies. There's no Mariah Carey's Cookies. And I thought, I've never seen the place. I've never heard of the place. So I call the number. They provide you the number for Mariah Carey's Cookies. So I call the number. They say it's a virtual store. What? A virtual store? So I call the customer. I've got their number and say, hi there. I'm calling from DoorDash, and I'm supposed to pick up your order at Mariah Carey's Cookies. And I said, I am so sorry. I said, I'm not sure where this is. It's giving me an address in the Galleria mall area, but I said, the mall is closed. I said, do you know exactly where they are? And then I can get over there and get this for you. She goes, I don't know where it is. I've just always ordered online. Have you Googled it? I went, yeah, I Googled it, got a phone number. It was a virtual number. Well, eventually, I messaged DoorDash, and they sent me back a revised address. And I drive to it. I'm thinking, this is an Italian restaurant. It's Buca, whatever. Holy cow. I go inside. I said, you guys don't have Mariah Carey's cookies, do you? He goes, oh yeah, we got 7 or 8 different brands here that we sell outside of the restaurant. Really? Somebody could have told me that. So I get the Mariah Carey cookies. I called the customer. I said, I'm so sorry, but I found it. You'll never believe where it is. She was so happy. She says, no problem, no problem. So then I've got to come to where she lives in her apartment complex. It's this place called IMT. I dread going to the IMT apartment communities. The reason why? They have like 10,000 buildings. They have 3 different addresses for 3 different complexes, but it's all the same. It's called IMT. So she tells me, in the directions at least, this is where I'm to go. It's building 5, just past the clubhouse. And you gotta have a gate code to get in. So I go in the first one, the first big complex. I assume it's there. I find building number 5. I go up to the apartment number. I'm not going to tell you the apartment number, but I go up to it, hand it off, knock on the door, start walking away. Meanwhile, my client calls me on the phone and says, hey, you know, the DoorDash app shows us where you are. You're at the wrong complex. We're at the other IMT complex down the hill and on the left. And I said, but it's the same building number as the one I'm at here and the same. She goes, yeah, I'm so sorry. She goes, you have to find the building 5 and then find the cactus mat is going to be our place. Great. I go down the hill. I go in the next complex. I use the key code. I get in the complex. Building 1 is here. The next building is building 6. Across the way is building 9. I'm like, what the crap? They didn't put the buildings in order. Where is number 5? So there's a young lady in the parking lot. I said, hey, do you know where building 5 is? She goes, no, I get lost coming home. I'm like, holy crap. So I go along a little more, and then I see these guys. They're called the trash fairies. They pick up trash. It's valet trash service. I have it at my place. I hired the guy. I said, where is building 5? He goes, yep, it should be here, right? I said, yeah, that would make sense. You know, 6, 5, 1, 2. He goes, actually, you go 4 buildings down. It's kind of in the corner and off to the right. You are kidding me. So I go down and around the corner. I find building number 5. My delivery is on the 3rd floor. I go up the 3rd floor, and there's no apartment number there for the one corresponding to my order. I go back down, and yeah, you already figured it out. Go in the other entrance to building 5 and go up to the 3rd floor, and I found it. Knocked on the door. She answers the door, and I said, I am so sorry. She goes, it's okay. She says, you're actually one of the first who didn't give up. So thank you so much. And she gave me a nice tip. But I'm going to tell you, I am spent. I am spent emotionally, physically, everything. I'm done for this night. Made a little more money. Not as much as I would have, though, because I had a lot of wasted time tonight, and that happens. And there's some old pros out there. There was this guy at Chipotle Grill. He was giving me all kinds of tips because he does everything. He does Uber Eats. He's an Uber driver. He does DoorDash. He does Door Dudes or something. I don't know what all he does. But, man, he knew everything, but he was telling me so many things. It's like, I can't remember everything you're telling me, but he was so nice, and I appreciate it. So hopefully I've helped you guys out. Again, you can do this, though, and it can be fun at times, and I've not had anybody get upset yet because I stay in constant communication with them, and that's what you got to do, and most people are very, very understanding. So there you have it. That's it. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, Traveling with Jack and Pam. If you'd like to listen to my podcast, which is a little bit more about grief and loss, and yes, it still sucks without my beautiful bride, Pam, but I have a podcast called The Jack Church Show. You can download it from any of your favorite podcast providers. Have a great day, a better tomorrow, and please stick around for the closing credits, even past the names. Watch the little video tribute where it's shots of me and Pam. We'll see you guys later, and maybe I'll check in with you again sometime from the open road. Bye now.